to Entrepreneur Talks podcast season 14. And for today, I do have a lovely lady, and our topic is, or our title, I always say it like this, I don't know why. Breaking Through, a solo entrepreneur's journey with Charli Nikia. But before we move forward, let me tell you, this week Women Flix celebrated 4 years. It is our fourth anniversary, 2023, and 4 years has passed. We are so grateful for your presence, for your support, for every person that has been here with us as a guest as well, and the others that are about to come, like Charli Nikia. So let's welcome Charli. And I'm saying Nikia wrong. Nikia. I now got it. So let's welcome Charli Nikia to our podcast today, our conversation. I'm sure you're going to love it. So, hey, hello, Charli
Hello,
Nikia.
hello. It's fine. Nikia is fine.
Nikia.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thank you so much for having me on this podcast. I really appreciate it. Anytime someone opens up their platform for me to be a part of it to speak, I'm very grateful. So I
fabulous.
appreciate you for having me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. We are very grateful as well for your presence. And to start, I would like to ask you, where are you talking from?
I am talking from beautiful Miami, Florida,
Mhm.
paradise.
The
Yeah.
paradise.
It, no
Totally.
beautiful. It gets no more beautiful than Miami. I love this place.
Oh, beautiful. I never been there, but it is a paradise. I know. It is somewhere that I want to go. And now that I know Charlie is there, oh, and
Hey,
she
I mean, give me a
finds the
little piece of
paradise, I will go and say, Charlie, I'm here.
it. Come
It
on,
used to
come
be,
on.
I remember back in the days when I was younger, I think we have a song, Miami Beach, something. It is very famous
Mhm.
back in the days on 80s. I will remember. But yes, it is a old song from 80s or 90s about Miami, which was like the tune for we
Is
go
it
to.
with Gloria Estefan? Is it Gloria Estefan?
I know
No,
that lady, Gloria. Yeah, I'm not sure who sings,
it
but
could be because at one time she was like the Miami sound, like in the '80s, like that whole Miami Latin
yeah,
sound. So it
it's
could
all
be her. No,
back in the day. That's why I know Miami. This name has always been with me through my journey, Miami, Miami. But now that I'm more aware of the world from outside of my world, it's like nowadays we can travel more. We have more opportunities, right? So
yeah.
we end up doing more things that
Hmm.
on my when I was on 80s, on when I was younger, 21, my I didn't have the opportunities. My daughter is 25 years old now, and she already traveled so many countries,
Yes.
but she never been in Miami, but we are
Tell her
planning.
she has to come to Miami. Yeah, my daughter is 24. She's about to leave to go to Thailand for 2 weeks. I'm sorry, for 2 months. She's going to go live in Thailand for 2 months. So that's her birthday gift to herself. So now the world is literally at your fingertips. You can do whatever
Yeah,
you do. Yeah,
totally. Wow, Thailand 2 months.
I know. I'm like, why are
Another
you
part.
leaving me? Why are you going? And she's like, oh, mom, I just need to get myself together. I just want to find. And then plus, it's very cheap over there. So she's
Yes,
going.
right.
She
That's
can
powerful.
live her best. Hmm.
For
Yeah.
sure, she will come with a huge transformation and powerful, more powerful. I love
Yeah.
that. I love
Yeah.
dealing. Surround herself with nature and good food, and hot weather
Yeah.
as well.
I
I know
know.
it's hot
And
weather there.
beaches. And but the thing is, this hot weather comes with a premium. The weather in Thailand is not.
The premium is the luxury.
Exactly. This weather comes with a premium price, baby. So yeah.
Love it. So, Charlie, tell me, can you describe yourself in 3 words?
Oh, okay. I would say confident.
Good.
Um, I would say outgoing and humorous, funny. Because I like to have a good
I love
time.
it.
If there is no fun, do not invite me to the party.
Love it. We're gonna have fun in Miami for sure.
Exactly.
I will, now that I know these three words that you just describe yourself, is I know it's more, but it is someone that even if I go there in 5 years, I will try to look for you.
Yeah, let's go. We having a good time. We are definitely having a good
Totally.
time.
It's good time, beautiful people. Is that what I call beautiful people? We just have good time. We
Yeah,
feel we love to laugh.
yeah.
It
That
is
is
what it is.
what,
It's
to
the
be honest,
intention.
that is what life is about. Life is about living an adventure, having fun. Like you should not be going through life miserable. You should be looking for fun every day. I don't care what's going on in
Everything,
your life. Yeah. So, and that's how you keep your
every
youth.
single day.
That's how you stay young. That's how you keep your youth because you see the beauty and the fun in everything versus just
Everything.
always looking at the negative. You try to be more optimistic about the
That's so
future.
true. That's right. And that took you to build your business, right? To that
Yes.
confidence that you transmit on your words, and the outgoing person and the humor
Yeah.
as well helped you to build where you both built so far. So tell us about who is Charlie Nikia. Nikia. Oh, I don't.
It's fine. It's okay. I like the way you say it too. It gives it like a sexy ring to it. So yeah. Yeah. So
I'm sorry.
yeah. So pretty much Charlie Nikia, I am a entrepreneur. I've been an entrepreneur for 8 years now. In the short-term rental space. However, I have built a lot of social capital on this journey to get to where am now. It's been a lot of ups and downs, a lot of peaks and a lot of valleys along the way.
That's right.
Wouldn't change it for nothing in the world. Though I've learned a lot of valuable lessons about how to, maneuver in the business world. But currently, I'm a seven-figure business owner. Like you said, I've been in the business world for 8 years now. I have mentees, I have students, but most of my income and everything that I do is within the short-term rental real estate space. Um,
Okay.
so that's what my portfolio is mostly built up. I'm going to be soon starting a nonprofit though to help single mothers learn how to generate more income and how to get into the real estate space and start out with their and building their own little mini empires so that they can create income and create freedom for themselves. Because I at one time was a single mother, so that holds a really dear place in my heart.
Bless.
You know.
Yes, yes. We need to always remember where we're coming from, right?
Yeah.
And then try to build because I think most of women or any I'm going to talk in general, we when we coming from a certain part or set a certain path, or we always is important for us to remember and then take that history and
Hmm.
help others and build something for that woman that was like me, like looking back,
Exactly.
it's like,
Exactly.
okay, if I was there, there is more people like me in this world or in my city or in my country. So let's do this. This is really good.
Yeah. And
Hmm.
sometimes,
Really.
sometimes people just need a roadmap. They just need someone to
That's
tell them
right.
like they don't understand how to navigate to where they're trying to get to because the proximity in the circle that they have doesn't you can only go as far as your circle sometimes. So they don't have anyone
Hmm.
and they don't know what success really looks like. So it's always good to go back wherever your pinnacle of success is because somebody's always doing better than somebody. And so you go back
That's
and
right.
just reach back and just give somebody a helping hand and say, here's the roadmap. I can navigate you, but you got to drive the car.
That's right. Yes, yes,
Yeah.
totally. So, um, looking back to when you started, so you started, what is one of the things that took you till today? Like one of the gifts that God gave you that you believe like it's like you said three things about yourself, like
Hmm.
confident. I believe it becomes a gift in yourself because you build up. But what exactly made you to carry on, not give up?
Well, consistency and something I've definitely learned is disciplining myself. Like I know nowadays we are in a time where you can click on social media and you can get motivated in an instant. It's motivation
Yeah,
saturation at this point. Like I'm tired of the motivation, but it's about the discipline and the
that's
consistency
so true.
because I have learned to No, be less of a talker and more of a doer, because we need to execute. So if once you imagine it, now it's time to put in the work. We just can't imagine. We just can't
Good.
sit around and look at all of these motivational speeches. Like, the thing is, how do we keep putting in the work? And so you know, um, that's been very significant in me being able to stay in this
Oh,
business, or just stay as an entrepreneur, because the truth of the matter is, you can get very discouraged. There is a such thing as entrepreneurial depression, where you find yourself, you making money, you facing problems you never faced before, you don't know who to talk to, you make money, you lose money, you make money again. And so
yeah.
you have to learn how to navigate, and consistency and discipline is what's going to keep you on the journey.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing that. And when
Yeah.
you look, it's one of the best tools or techniques or like consistency is my game changer as well. But
Mhm.
when you look to yourself, looking into what you're doing, which is real estate, right? Um, do you have another ways to make money apart from that? I do believe. But did you
Yeah.
start just with real estate, or you started with something else?
No, not at all. So,
Ah,
in my backstory, before even becoming an entrepreneur, I was a police officer. A lot of people don't even
ah,
know that. I was a police officer. I did that for about 10 years. And then I decided, with no baking experience, never baked a cake a day in my life, that I was going to open up a bakery. So, like, I'm not the family cook. I am not the family baker, but I just thought it was a cute business. And I was like, oh my God, I could do a bakery, and I can be the Black Martha Stewart. Like, that was just my thing. And
oh
so,
wow.
didn't work out. Like, I failed miserably. And I ended up selling the bakery, but I was distraught. Oh my God, my world just crumbled when that business did not work, because I
Oh,
put so much into it, and I became so emotionally attached to the business. And so now I don't operate like that at all. Now I let the numbers do the talking. I let the data drive what decisions are going to be made. But
that's
at
really
that
good.
time, when you first jump out and you first become an entrepreneur, like for me, there was no manual, ain't no handbook. I'm just like doing whatever I think makes
Can
sense
yeah.
for the business. And so, but when I first started to make money, it was from a bakery. But I don't regret doing that
Yeah,
business, and I don't regret the
that's good.
failure, because it led to this point where I am now. Because
That's
all of
right.
those things, I was able to learn valuable lessons. Like they say, when you are in business and things don't work out, you pay what's called dummy taxes. And I paid a whole bunch of damn dummy taxes to get to this point. So
Amen. Yeah, yeah,
that's
totally.
pretty much how it started. But it
It is
started out
about
with,
it's all about the journey we have, right? It builds
yeah,
us up to where we reach. And no matter where we are right now, we know that we're moving forward or higher, because being an entrepreneur is that we never settled. We, no matter if we're not gonna find or create a new idea, but we're gonna grow so much for ourselves as well. We learn so much on the move. It is so powerful, and then we can build support for others, right?
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
So, and how do you balance your business, your life? What is your
Mm. I have no balance. No, no, let me stop. There is balance. However, for me, balance came with creating systems and operations, and so that I'm sorry, systems and processes, and putting a team in place, so that I'm not fired completely from the operations, but I can pull back from operations,
That's
if that
right?
makes sense.
Yeah.
Because the thing
Yeah.
is, even though it's called a solo entrepreneur's journey, I am not a solopreneur. I do have a team. I do have people to help me.
Mhm.
I do believe that the only way for you to find that balance, you're going to have to get you some help, even if it's just a little bit of help. Uh, Someone to come in as an assistant for 5 hours a week, just to take some of that food off of your plate. So that's how I was able to find my
Important.
balance.
That's really important. That's really
Yeah. Mhm.
important. I agree.
Because
I
so many
think
entrepreneurs think that they're going to get a trophy for working so hard. Like, you think it's some type of trophy that you get, or prize, for being the hardest worker in the room. But the key is to learn how to work smarter. not harder.
Mm, right. Yes. Is someone here just left us a message? No message. Yes, a message on the chat of LinkedIn, and she said,
Hmm.
Minu, thank you so much. Minu said, "Empowering talks, being powerful," and then she placed that is a is a woman, and I'm like, yes, that's it. Yes, that's right. Yeah, yes. So looks like we're empowering someone here. Woo,
Thank you.
I love that.
That's what this journey is about. You want to be able to inspire other people to go out and feel like you can conquer the world. You can, but just
Right.
understand it. It's going to take some consistency and some discipline for you to conquer it.
That's so true. Yeah, it's true. And in terms of how do you, like you said, you have a team working with you, which is essential
Hmm.
because comes to a stage you now on 8 years business
Yeah.
journey. So at the beginning, normally I do say this from my own experience that we do start by ourselves, like solo entrepreneurs, like you
Yep.
just mentioned, but then needs to come people into our, like, bring people with
Exactly.
us, otherwise
Exactly.
we can't handle and we're gonna go like melt, because it's a lot of, if we want to grow we need to be
Yeah.
conscious about the need that needs to come and join,
Exactly.
like, into our business. But and how, talking about balance and how can I tell, how can you explain, like, how do you stay motivated even with a team and maintain a positive mindset when facing obstacles in your entrepreneur journey, sorry,
Yeah.
journal.
No, no, no. So, but to start out first, it says you have to understand, like, we do all start out usually as doing business by ourselves as a solopreneur. But you have to go, it like business is going to work in three stages. It's the I phase where you're essentially doing all the work. Then there's the we phase where you bring on a team and they help you do the work and you work together. And then there's the they where you essentially outsource and delegate work to the team and you just pretty much orchestrate and oversee what it is that they're doing.
This is
So
really good.
that's very important as you go on your journey. And you'll know when you get there, like, okay, I need to hire somebody because I'm getting overwhelmed or getting burnt out. So now we will work together. And then now they will do it. And the thing is, with the more money you make and the bigger your business grows, that's when you have to really start learning how to outsource and delegate and
That's
have
right,
a
yes.
documented process for the business. And the truth of the matter is, it doesn't matter what type of business you do. You can do hair, you can sell wine, you can massage feet. You are going to run into some type of issue with
You
that
can
business.
bake.
Like, you can sell hot dogs. There's going to be the hot dog supplier is going to run out of pigs to cut to make your hot dogs. Like, something is going to happen. The key is how do you maneuver? You just have the beautiful thing about being an entrepreneur, being a CEO. I tell everyone, when you say you are a chief executive officer, you have to learn how to make decisions and pivot and transition when things happen.
Yes.
Your main job is to not run out of cash and to make the best possible decision and to benefit the business. If you can do that, you're going to be a good CEO. So
Woo!
that's
Love it.
the
I love how simple you put it.
yeah, that's just how it boils down to. And you you figure out whatever channels you need so they can help you get through the stress and the anxiety of handling business, because I myself, I go through it too. I have now I do guided meditation because the stress and the anxiety was getting so bad, because the more I was growing, I thought that the problems would get easier, but actually it actually damn reversed. The problems started to get worse. Like, oh my God. And it was things that I was like, you know what? I cannot do my days like this. I can't. So I started saying my first 2 hours of my day belong to me. Before I talk to a
Woo!
client, before I talk to a
Love
team
it.
member, before I do anything, the first 2 hours is mine. I will pray, I will meditate, I will become one with the universe, and then I will handle
That's the way, Charlie.
yeah.
I keep
I used
talking
to be,
about that. I
oh my God.
live by
I
that.
used to, I used to be the girl. I used to wake up in the morning. I would check my bank account. I would check the messages,
Oh,
check this. And it was like, why are you doing this to yourself? Do you like torture? Do you want to, are you trying to kill yourself? So
yeah.
now I'm like, you know what? I tackle one problem at a time. We sit down and we assess every situation, and it is what it
We
is. You'll be
solve
fine.
it. That's
Yeah.
right. But
Yeah.
it's so important. It's one of my rituals. Like, is for sure, no matter what part of the world I am, is going to be always like I will wake up and take my hour for myself.
Yep, that's mandatory. It is
It is
mandatory for
essential
me.
because
Yeah,
tell you what,
yeah, and
since we
and that can
start,
be a game.
we see such a big change in our lives, in
Mhm.
our businesses, in
Yeah,
everyone that is surrounding us. Every
yeah.
meeting we have, it's just so helpful.
Yeah,
Um,
and it will definitely allow you to create a better version of yourself. You cannot think when you are operating in chaos 24/7 of the day.
mm,
You have to figure out how to cut off the noise, even if it's for an hour or two, just so that you can think and recharge and just figure out, you know,
yeah,
how can I figure this out, or let me talk to God about this because I don't got the
that's right.
answers. Like that's
Yeah,
just what it boils down to, and it has worked for me tremendously. So
yeah,
yeah,
for me too. So we are two here confessing,
this is just
and
this is the social proof that take the first two
this
hours belong
is it.
to you.
It is true. It is true. And thank you so much for sharing that. I'm so, it's like I'm seeing my like a sister. I've got another. I've got more people that does this that we're doing, but it's good. It's good to see someone talking, like
Yeah,
coming up with what I do, sharing their own experience, and
yeah.
we understand
Because I
each
think
other.
the thing is, like, especially in business and on your entrepreneur journey, everybody's going to talk about how to make money, how to increase your income, how to do this, but nobody talks about the effects that happen to you mentally and how to keep your sanity as an entrepreneur. Remember, you're going against the grain. You're doing something that you're technically not supposed to be doing. The society is set up for you to literally work. And so now you're trying to make all of the money on your own and create a system for that. And you're going to run into a whole bunch of obstacles and a whole bunch of, roadblocks that's going to make you want to
Yeah,
quit along the way. You're going to want to quit. This is, I can't tell you how many times I woke up and said, you know what, I'm done with this.
yeah,
I'm going back to the damn police department. I can't do this no more. And then
it is.
you say, you
It
know what,
is.
I came too far. I done fought too hard just to get to this point. So now let me see how I can come up with some other remedies to help me,
Yes. Yes.
help me channel these stresses and anxieties so I won't break mentally on this path.
That's so true. It's really good. And like you were saying, people sometimes they give up because they don't have these tools, these
Yep.
kits, they don't know this. And then as well, sometimes someone comes, I'm sure that happened to you already, that a client comes and she or he just wants to earn money quick.
Oh,
But are
they
you
want the
ready to
microwave
get
success, instant gratification. And the thing is that, like, this is me 8 years. It took me 8 years to make my first 7 figures, literally. So, and to
right?
me, that's nothing. I got friends that's making multiple 7 figures. But the thing is that, but you can't define your success and say, oh, I want it to happen tomorrow. It doesn't happen like that because you have to build this out. And Rome wasn't built in a day. And the thing is, you don't have even with a mentor, even with somebody could give you a handbook and say, here's how to start a car rental business. You still got to apply all of that knowledge and you still have to actually do the work. So it's going to take you time to
That's
build
right.
that infrastructure and that frame. So
Yeah,
you can't be so hard on yourself. You celebrate the small wins, you take the losses, you write them down, figure out what the hell went wrong, and let's try to not do it again. And you keep moving. Simple as
that's
that.
right.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow, what a powerful conversation today. Wow, great. So tell me, we almost finished, but
Okay.
I wanna ask you. Um, you spoke about at the beginning about your community that you want to help other women.
Hmm.
How I don't know if it's already going on, if it's happening already, but what is the aim in the how are you going to do it or how you doing already? Because I
Okay.
want to make
Well,
sure that we
it's
share this
been
here.
it's been done on a small scale, not like through a nonprofit where I've done things on my own. But I'm in the process of actually putting it all together. Where this is actually going to be an annual thing where we go get a group of ladies, bring them, put them do a workshop, put things in place for them so that they can empower themselves to get on this journey if they want to. So it is something that's being put in place now. I do it unofficially like with other women, and I'll be like, hey, let's fix your credit for free. Let's show you how, let's do a free LLC for you. Like, let's, let me show you how to, you can start something and just make you, if it, I don't care if it's an extra $100 a month, just so you can create some more income. So
That's right.
it's on an official level, but now I want to actually make that a, like a real official
That's really
thing.
good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Mhm.
Okay. So, after, like, just saying, after saying this, could you share where can people connect with you? How they can connect? Where are you on social media? And what is your website? Just tell all the
Hey,
spots.
yeah, the social media everywhere you can find me. Well, you can definitely find me on Instagram at Charli Nikia with 1 A. I have actually three Instagram accounts because I was hacked, but the real one now is the
Ah,
is
yes,
Charli
because I
Nikia with
found
one
you in
A.
so many. I tag everything. I'm like, okay, I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. Because I got hacked, so I had to create new pages, and they finally gave me my old page back. Thank the Lord. So it's
Ah,
Charli Nikia with 1 A, and then you can also find me on TikTok, same name but with 2 A's. And then of course on Facebook, and the website is the same. All of my branding is the same, Charli Nikia. You can schedule a consultation if you just want to talk. I have a free 15-minute consultation. If you
that's
want to
good.
talk, you maybe want to, have a few ideas you're trying to put out there and want to do like a mini brainstorm session, then we can do that as well. So it's all
Fantastic.
about helping you get to the next level.
Thank you so much, Charlie. And like you said, all these details about your social media and website is
Hmm.
straight on the description of this podcast. So anyone
Thank
right
you.
now that is watching us, they can click and they connect with you. And like Charlie as well mentioned, you have a discovery call or 15 minutes call where you can talk for free, which is really good. So if you want to build your shop, or you want to bake, whatever. I love the idea about the bake.
Please, no calls about baking, please.
Love that you jump from one state like police, bakery, and then
It was
real estate.
I was all over the
We-
place. But see, that's what happens in the beginning when you're trying to find yourself.
That's
So you
right.
just
Yeah.
like all over the place. So you're like, okay, I want to do hair. No, I want to be a photographer. No, I want to bake. So you're just trying to figure it out. And then you find that thing. You're like, all right, this is what I'm
This
doing.
is it.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah. And
Charlie.
making
Nice to
money.
meet you. I know
Thank
that
you
we're gonna
so
keep
much.
in touch, but it was wonderful to have you here.
Yes. Thank you for this platform.
Continuously receive blessings and blessings and blessings for you. God bless, and what a pleasure.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Take care. Bye
All right.
bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. So, this is it. I hope you enjoyed our podcast today. I love it. Charlie brought so many good tips about business, mental health. We didn't speak specifically about mental health, but we spoke about other things that are related with mental health and so on. And building your business, like she explained and mentioned, is not easy. And I do agree with her. But consistency, it is the tool or the technique or the whatever you want to ask, or you want to say, you want to call it. It is important to carry on for yourself to be successful. So once again, thank you. God bless you and take care. Bye bye. See you next week.